Hello, everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Once again, we're not driving a truck, but we're going to drive the Ford Focus Mark 3.5 that was released on atsmods.lt. I'm not going to... I'll link it. Why not? But be safe. I'm not going to tell you how you use the internet and download things, but I always get blamed for it regardless. But here we are in Ontario, Oregon, and we're going to Spokane, Washington. I thought that'd be a fun drive up 84 and then continue north after Pendleton. So we're here at the gas station. I want to let you know that this car does have truck sound, so it doesn't sound the best, but it is modeled very well. It looks very nice, and it's nice to have another civilian car to drive for sure. Check out the interior of this thing. I think it's some of the best interior I have seen, some of the best work as far as a civilian car for American Truck Sim. Looks very nice. Very nice indeed. All right, let's go ahead and start it up. It is a 5-speed. I like the little dash in the middle. It has miles per hour. So we got kilometers on the right for those of you that like that. And we got miles per hour right there in the center. We should be good on fuel. Yeah, we're full tank on that. So let's go ahead and put this thing into reverse. Actually, you know what? We'll do a little bit of GTA style. Open a mini map up and we'll back up, release the parking brake. And we'll drive in this for a little bit until we get on the highway. That work? That way it's a win-win for everybody, right? Okay, and gear. And we'll make a left turn on out of here. Hey, it's a Mustang. So, speaking of traffic, as you can see here, we're using a different traffic mod. This one's called the SCS traffic mod. And it is supposed to be better than the DP one that I was using before. And it's based off of where you are on the map in the world and the time of day for the traffic. So we should get realistic rush hour traffic. I'm hoping that'll be the case once we get into Spokane. I'm hoping. All right, we'll continue this way. There's a cop there. Don't mind me, cop. Wouldn't dream of speeding. Wouldn't dream of it. Unfortunately, we don't get a lot of American cars for American Truck Sim. We seem to get nothing but Euro cars, but I don't mind it. I don't mind driving it. It's not a big deal.
Then turn left.
We will use the left lane to get on 84 towards Pendleton. That's what we want to do.
Turn left.
We'll turn left. All right. It's got that funky kind of handling line to it, like most car mods in American Truck Sim. Ooh, that's a nice Subaru there. He thought about going for a second. Okay, I'm liking this so far. This is looking pretty good, this traffic. I haven't checked it out yet, so we'll see how it is. But we're not supposed to have as many cars on the highway as we did before, so we'll see if that improves the frame rate. I also do have the improved train mod removed, so we shouldn't get any drops of frames from that stuff. Here we go. Let's get on the highway. See if we can drive this thing in third person. Somebody needs to make a mod where the camera just stays with the back end of the car. I think that would be a little bit better, but since it pivots off of it, it's kind of hard to tell what it's doing. Easy to swerve like that, I guess you could say. Sounds like a damn truck, doesn't it? It even has a Jake brake. Check this out. Looks like it's 70 miles an hour through here. All right. Well, now that we're going down the road, let's relax and enjoy our little trip here. Turn that off. We don't need that. We have onboard navigation right there. That works for me. And we'll check out what the traffic is like. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday to you. I hope your week has been well. Hanging in there with all the quarantine going on. Being smart about it. Staying indoors. If you are one that are, you have to be out there working and you're on the front lines. I know a lot of EMTs and people in the emergency services watch these videos. And we're thinking about you, man. We really are. Wow, this thing likes to speed quick. We really are thinking about you, and we're hoping you're staying safe. And those of you truckers out there, people that work at the grocery stores, you guys are all the MVPs. You know what I'm talking about. Really, really want to say thank you. Whoa, this is a tight turn coming up here. And that guy is going basically not fast at all. Outside of Weiser here. Let's take this little side-by-side ATV up into the mountains, it looks like today. Very nice. It's kind of strange, you know. I've been at home for a very long time. It was 26 days now or so. I'm losing count of days. And haven't been out on the roads, haven't seen cars and stuff. So being an American Truck Sim has actually been very rewarding in a sense, because it feels like I get to get out and drive and see the world. It looks like I'm seeing a bustling world instead of seeing walls in a house, you know? But back to what I was talking about. Thank you guys so much for doing what you do. I'm very, very fortunate that I can stay indoors and quarantine myself away and still make videos, and life continues on for me. We got something really cool. So we ordered a couple things. Now that we're in quarantine, you know, I think it's a matter of time before the supply chains start to fall. And perhaps, you know, Amazon is going to be one of those first ones where people are like not trusting of it. But right now things seem to be good. Sorry, cars. They seem to be good right now. And I could say that we haven't been scared enough to not, you know, order something off Amazon. So we did order some battery tenders for the motorcycles. I know a lot of you guys have recommended. That's the word. Yes, recommended. That we get those, and I did get some, so our bike batteries won't die, at least while we're sitting in the house. So ordered that, but still taking those precautions. You know, if something comes in the door, we wash our hands right after handling it. We disinfect it, things like that. But other than that, I mean, things have been going well here in the house. My grandma is staying with us, as I've told all of you. And her cat, Monty, is a huge, huge cat. He just started coming out of his room and being more social. And if you follow my Snapchat, you've seen Monty coming out and being social. That's been nice. Something a little bit different. I'm noticing that the fuel isn't going down as quick as the Skoda, so maybe that's a good thing. That could be a good thing for all of us. But I digress. Moving on. You know, this is just a time where we need to all be very smart about what's going on. You know, we see in the news everything going on with New York and all that, and man, that is just absolutely tragic what is going on up there. And you know, like they've been saying, we're just going to see a huge surge here soon, and it's going to be rough times. It's going to be painful in these next few weeks and even a month. Now, the thing is, they're talking about, you know, everybody's kind of giving each other hope, and I'm fine with that. I think that that's smart to give hope to the American people and people in general around the world. But, you know, Sun and Fun Expo, they canceled. I'm not going to FS Expo. NASCAR is really thinking about returning back to their schedule in July. I just don't see that happening. I don't think that's going to happen. You know, the schools have already, ooh, that's a tight turn. The schools have already kept the kids home, and they said they're not going to let them go back until next year. So there's that. You really want to know how it is. Man, this thing is really sensitive, the turning. I mean, there's that. So we're not out of the woods yet, and we've got a long way to go. But I'll be right here plugging away, doing my thing, hanging out with you. If anything, we get to hang out more often and talk about things other than the bad stuff out there. That is for certain. Like my summer car. Started playing that again. And I know a lot of you guys enjoy that. I legitimately spent all day yesterday recording that episode. That episode took probably 3 hours to actual recording footage, but that's not considering the time it took to try to wire the car up and get everything back where it needed to be, go to town, pick up supplies, come back to try to stay alive. And man, yeah, that took my entire day up. I didn't even stream after that. because it was all day of my summer car. But you know what? Honestly, I had fun doing it, so it wasn't a big deal. It was not. What does this sign say? First warning, 6 miles. Oh, the downgrade. We'll be going up through the hills here soon. We gotta be getting close to Pendleton, though. We must be. Way station. Oh, speaking of way stations, man, that's crazy at the Florida-Georgia line. They're all completely lined up, because if you're coming in from out of state, it's like a mandatory 14-day quarantine, but yeah, thank you. We can bypass the way station. Cool. Or a car. Oh, they are stopping. Let me get over this way. Yep. Sorry about you. That's just nuts, man. Don't be out traveling if you don't have to. And it sucks because people aren't staying home, and they have to go through that kind of checkpoint thing. And that really hurts the truckers because they're trying to get supplies where they need to go, and they're in dead stop traffic because people are morons. Absolute morons. I saw, what was it? There was a cruise ship. That whole cruise ship thing, and it had American citizens on it, and they're like, oh my God, I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you going out having a cruise? You should not be having a cruise and having a good time. You should just, like, stay home. But they're like, we're American people and you won't let us into port. Well, eventually I think they let them in, but still, man. Like, come on. We'll get around this Coca-Cola truck. There's a runaway ramp. That's awesome. Ooh, watch out for him. This is a tight little turn, isn't it? But we're in a sporty little car. Don't worry, we'll get it up to speed. We'll see how fast it goes once we get into a better spot that has like a straightaway. Because right now, this isn't the best place to be trying to see how fast the car goes, especially the fact that it has a weird handling to it. All right, let's accelerate out of the corner here. Let's do a little straight line speed. Come on. I've got it mashed. Oh, it's getting up there in speed, though. Look at that. 90s. Oh, we can hit 100 before this curve. Come on. There it was right there. And brakes. Oh, yeah. This thing is like a little F1 car. The handling. Slow down. So I picked up F1 2019. Big thanks to Codemasters. I'm part of their creator group. And they sent it to me because I was like, you know what? While I'm home, I want to play some F1. And I've been playing that with Civ Ryan. We did a stream the other night learning the cars. It's been fun. So let me know if you guys want to see F1 2019 on the channel. I can make some videos of it. All right, get over to the right here. We don't need to be going 1,000 miles an hour. Actually, right now, it's a perfect time to do it. Let's see what kind of speed we can get out of this thing. Got a straight line. We'll throw it into third gear here. It doesn't seem to really climb in speed in third gear. Let's see, fourth gear. That's where it seems to launch its speed a little bit better there. Oh, they are stopped, basically. So, there you go. So much for that. We have a...
Use the right lane.
Yeah, we're in
And take the
Pendleton.
exit on the right.
So we're getting off the highway here anyway. So it's a good thing we weren't being an idiot.
Take the exit on the right.
Take the exit on the right. All right, slowing down. Try not to wreck our Focus here. When I first saw this, it looked like a Fusion, a Ford Fusion. I thought it was going to be a Ford Fusion. Because the Focus is, you know, ever since they went with the Aston Martin look, you know, really they start to look the same. And the Fusion and the Focus look really similar from the front. Way station, are we going to have to stop at it? In a little Ford Focus, you going to make a stop? Hey, welcome to Washington. How about that? That's our horn. Hey, goodbye pass. Nice. All right, it's now or never. Let's get some speed in this thing. Let's see if we can get this thing up to like 120. There's no cars in the left lane for right now. We got a sharp corner up there ahead, though. Keep that in mind. There's over 100. I bet this thing has a terrible center of gravity. All right. 107. That wasn't too bad. Some frame drops, too. You got it. Kennewick and Spokane. Let's slow down for that corner so I don't crash the car. Like a Moran. Okay, now we're going north. You see the bridge. Very cool. All right, I'll slow down so we can enjoy the scenery together. There we go. So I've been getting a lot of questions asking about LSPDFR. It's dead in the water right now, man. In GTA just updated. I didn't update that yet, so I still have my old save of it, but it's just not working. I get into it, go on duty, and it crashes. It worked perfectly fine. I haven't touched anything, messed with no files, and it doesn't matter. It's still, it just randomly crashes, and then when you try to get back in the game, it won't let you.
Use the right lane, then take the exit on the right.
So, I mean, if that ever gets figured out to where it's stable, then yes, we'll play it again. But man, as of right now, it's absolutely dead. And I don't know. The only thing that it can be is that when Bajoljo puts out his updates for his mods, like Stop the Ped and all that, it forces you to update it. Otherwise, it won't let the it won't let it on, work. The plugins will not work. So it's either we play it without that, or, which is a huge part of the series now, or we just, endure it. And every time those update comes out, I'm telling you what, I don't know what it is, but if there's a problem, then we're kind of screwed, since he forces you to update it, which is ridiculous. Then we're screwed, and we cannot play because if it's crashing the game, we don't know if it's that or what it is. But it does something, and that's another thing. These developers that are making these mods for LSPDFR, everybody has their own Discord now. Their files are like tracking your data. They're like, there's DLLs like going out to check for updates and stuff. And I don't trust that, man. I just don't trust it anymore. I think there was one call out pack that was like scraping your data. And I was like, you know what? This is getting ridiculous. So I don't know if they're trying to commercialize their mods for LSPDFR or what is going on with it, but I don't like it. I don't like it. What happened to us just all enjoying the mod together and the community coming together to, do fake policing together? Get over. Move over rule. He got pulled over. Whatever happened to that? It's not anymore. It's like you gotta go to this Discord or there's a paywall behind something now. So that's the reason why it's not on the channel. And I don't know what the future holds for it, but it's messed up, man. It's as messed up as GTA 4 was with LCPDFR when we had to end that series. So I'm sorry. To be honest, I love playing LSPDFR. I do. And when it's working and I'm playing it, I'm having a blast. I've always loved that mod. And that hasn't changed. But what I do not like is the constant crashing and how, unstable it is. Because when it's unstable and it's crashing on you, there's no fun to be had there. And I know a lot of you can attest to that. Get on over here. Sorry, a truck. So that's my whole spiel on that. It is. been enjoying Flight Simulator. That's been my my go-to. Oh, we could have just stayed in that lane the whole time. Let's get over anyway. Guess we do a shoulder check. I will just sit right here for now. So far, I'm liking the traffic mod. It's not like crazy, but I think we're going to have some rush hour before too long. We'll drive around till oh yeah, it's 6 p.m. Nah, we should have more traffic than this. It does seem realistic as far as the grouping and spacing of it goes, but I think DP's had more cars on the road. We're not into Spokane yet, but we'll see. Hey, look at that. Got a big old lake over there. Looks awesome. So, for those of you that are right now being like, just shut up and drive the car and let me listen to the car and let me see the car. That's not what this series is. It's never been. When we go on road trips with mods like this, we treat it like a driving vlog. That's exactly what we're doing. And that's another thing, you know, I mean, we need at this, with the world the way it is right now, we all need to just kind of come together and, you know, stop with the negative bashing and nonsense and comments. And, you know, this is a good time for everybody to come together and be normal and civilized on YouTube in the comment section. It's like everybody's spewing so much negativity everywhere you turn. I don't get that, man. I've been on this platform for a very long time, way before I was a YouTuber per se, and I've never left a nasty comment. I've never taken the time to criticize somebody. I think I've once told somebody that, hey, your audio levels were bad, but I said, this is a good way you can fix it. That was it. And that was a long time ago. But I watch a lot of YouTube, and I watch a lot of different YouTubers, big and small, and I just never have ever even crossed my mind to be like, you should play this game, or you suck, or you do this, and it's just cutting down and being negative. Let's all just try to stop doing that, you know? You know what we need? We need an Uber mod for American Truck Sim. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? We're making a left down here. We're just checking out downtown Spokane here. This is what we're doing. So that's my spiel on that. Because one thing we need to do right now is just, we're all in this together, and love each other, and really keep each other motivated to keep going, you know? It's a one-way street. That's cool. I'll get over in this lane. That'll work for me. Okay, we'll continue to go straight at Little Shepherd's Inn there. Yeah, I mean, this is downtown Spokane, and I'm telling you what, the traffic is not as good with DP's gone. So I think I might go back to DP's. I don't know. What do you think? Do you like the realistic traffic, or you like more of it on the roads? Now, I don't use Jazzy Cats because those in particular seem to cause real bad lockups and frame drops and stuff. So that's no bueno. Okay. Trent Avenue. If you live in Spokane, you know where Trent Avenue is. Maybe you know where we're at right now. Convention Center on the left there. That's cool. There's downtown over there. But yeah, I mean, there'd be a lot more cars around this time of day. There really would be. All right. Well, let me know in the comments below if you want me to do more road trips. There's a few more cars out there we can drive. I've got a really cool American Truck Sim in mind for the next one, which I think will be awesome. We'll make a right turn here. We'll go to this guy. Red light violation, really? Came to a stop, but all right. Cool. Recalculating. To go in here because we can't we can't go straight here. We'll hit an invisible wall. We're at Volvo.
Make a U-turn.
I'll make a U-turn if I want to. Thank you very much. We'll come up here into Volvo. Recalculating. Park right here. Man. We hit that curb over there. That wasn't cool. All right. So, that was our little trip to Spokane from Ontario. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little showcase of the Ford Focus 3.5. It's a cool looking car. And you can get it on atsmods.lt. It's the first thing that pops up. Anywho, that'll do it, guys. I'll see you next time. Stay safe and take care of each other.